Hey guys, Rob here from Ginger Woodworks. I want to share with you guys one of the best tools that I have come across in the last year. So as many of you know from my feed on Instagram, you've seen me do a bunch of kitchen remodels. So if you've done kitchen remodels, you know that one of the most delicate things that you can do is install cabinet hardware. So I came across this cabinet jig from True Position Tools. And I'm going to show you guys how it works. It's pretty easy to use. A buddy of mine actually had one on the first kitchen that I did, and I couldn't help but to add one to my arsenal for the second kitchen that I did last year. So let's take a look. So the jig that I have from True Position is the TP-1934. This jig is going to allow me to set my depth from the top of my cabinet or the bottom if you choose to. But it's going to allow me to set the depth that I want so I can center this. As you can see, there are two holes right here. These move so that you're able to kind of measure out the hardware. So I have my hardware piece right here. So I've got a CNC cart that I use for my CNC, but it's got a pull-out drawer, nothing fancy, but it does have a pull-out drawer that I use for my computer. I just picked up a handle here from the local box store. We're going to install this, and I'm going to show you guys how to do so using this TP-1934. So here's a closer look at the TP-1934. So what we've got is the piece right here that's going to allow us to center our cabinet hardware from the top to the bottom. Then we've got these two right here. These do move as well. I'm going to show you guys how we can set that. And then this one right here, so I just want to point this out. This is kind of a little bit of a tip here for you guys. So when you're installing the cabinet hardware, you want to make sure that whatever holes that you're using, cover the other one. So there's multiple holes on the TP-34. But I'm going to cover this hole because that is not the hole that I'm going to use for this particular hardware on this little pull-out drawer, okay? So here's what makes the True Position 1934 so unique. This is really for your repeat handles. Obviously on one handle, this is going to put this handle in there perfectly center. But what the beauty of this is definitely for your repeat handles. So when you set them up, some of the tips that you're going to want to consider, though, is that when you do set this up, depending on where the handle or pole is going to go, you are going to have to move this piece right here, depending on whether or not your handle is going to be on the left side or the right side. So you're going to have to move this. Other than that, it's pretty much foolproof in terms of getting a repeatable hole set for you. So the first measurement that I'm going to take is I'm going to go vertically. So for me, this one is just shy of 5 inches. So I'm actually going to do about 1/16 short of 2.5. So that's going to be my center line. So we're going to mark that right here. Take a look. So I want that to come down just short of 2.5 inches. Because my drawer front is a wider drawer front, I actually have included the extension kit for this piece. And so what you're going to want to do, just a quick on the extension, is you're going to want to line them up so it's 4 and then 4, so that you do have the proper length. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the same type of measurement here on this drawer front. So this drawer front is 22 and 3/4 with extension set up. I'm going to show you guys how this works. So the top piece here is going to sit on the top rail. This is going to sit on the left or the right. You could do it either side. Then I'm simply going to hold the jig, insert in the hole, and drill my holes. So thanks guys for tuning in to Ginger Woodworks YouTube. We're going to be pumping out a lot more of the YouTube videos here in the end of 2020 and moving on into 2021. So definitely hit the subscribe button. We'll check y'all later.